Welcome to another episode of the Women's Hoop Show. We are going to dive into all things women's basketball, of course. However, if you are like me, everything feels really heavy given what's going on in our country right now. I understand it can feel oddly trivial to talk about basketball right now, but I hope for the next hour you can tune in, laugh, and distract yourself with some great women's hoops talk, because we got Sheryl Swoopes in the house and we're going to try to cover it all. First, we're doing an Unrivaled catch-up, the weekend slate, Dom's dunk, and the shakeup in the standings. Then we're shifting to Athletes Unlimited, giving you a preview of what's to come starting in February. And you know Sheryl is a part of the broadcast team, so she's going to have plenty of insight there. Later, we will share our top 5 college players to watch, and then we'll close it out with WNBA schedule release, because the timing is kind of wild since we're still waiting on a pretty important CBA. So we'll talk about all of that and more. Let's get into it. Sheryl Swoopes, welcome back. I missed ya.
What up, Jordan? I missed you too. Except, see, here's the thing. I can kind of keep up with you a little bit because I told you I stalk you on social media.
I'm everywhere. I'm posting a lot, Sheryl.
You are, which is great.
Got a book coming out. We posting.
Which is great, right? I get that. And by the way, I'm excited about your book. And for me, like, I don't really post myself. Do you know what I mean? So you can't really see what I'm doing. Oh my God. And especially lately, I've just been reposting a lot of stuff about stuff that's going on in this world, not just our country. So I'm glad you started off with that, because I need a distraction. And so this hour with you will be that great distraction that I need. And, you know, and then we're back to the real world.
Yes. You also repost really funny things. You repost things that make you laugh, that are about puppies or people impersonating Denzel Washington. Did you see that? I posted that. The owl trend.
I saw that. And I reposted. That was hilarious. He sounded just like Denzel. But here's the reason why I do that, right? Because there's so much, just stuff. Yeah. And like you said before we started, was just a moment to laugh a little bit and be distracted from what's really going on. And so when I repost or post a lot of the stuff with dogs, I love all the dog stuff. It's so good. I'm like, because I sit here and I laugh so hard, and I'm like, I'm going to share this and hopefully it'll make someone else laugh because it made me laugh. And yeah, that's why I do it.
Well, we all need a laugh. We all need a distraction. And this past weekend, Unrivaled was that medicine for a lot of us. Watching the 3-on-3 basketball, we're officially at the halfway point, 7 games in. We're going to talk through the standings in just a second. But Sheryl, did you see Dom Malonga's slam that we have been waiting for, anticipating? It was so good. Did you see it?
Well,
see the clip.
So here's the thing, and let me explain to the people, because I don't want them to be like, what, she missed it. I could not watch Unrivaled this past weekend because, you know, the storm and all the things. And so Mother Nature decided that my power was going to go out. But I did see the clip on social media. And I had to replay and replay because, like, it was real. Do you know what I mean?
Real. And it was just in-game slam. Like, it was nothing. I loved it.
Here's why I say it was real. Because so many times, especially guys, they'll just be like, oh, well, they moved out of her way so she could get a dunk in the game. And I'm like, oh, no. No. There was no, like, let's move out of your way so you can dunk it. Like, and it was so effortless.
Effortless.
Oh my gosh.
That's a perfect way to describe it.
Oh my God. It was, I've been waiting for it. I think everybody's been waiting for it. It as if Unrivaled needed to give people another reason to tune in, right?
I know.
Well, they just got that.
It was
I'm ready
so
for her to.
good.
I want to see her dunk on somebody's head. Like
Exactly. Okay,
what? Why are you jumping?
that was the best part because Marina Mabrey was the closest defender. And this was like not even a pick and roll, but Rakia kind of threw it to Dom in the motion of the offense. And she just kind of turned 1-2, slammed it with one hand. And Marina Mabrey was kind of that help defender. And she had to go on record and say, great dunk by Dom. But do you guys know what a poster is? I did not get posterized. I didn't try to jump. I was just standing there. Right? So I think our next level is that somebody's going to try to jump, try to block it, and she's going to poster somebody. And then we're all going to lose our minds.
Oh, yeah. It's going to happen. But you know the players are all thinking that too, right? Because I remember Rakia posted something like, I don't want to be the one Dom dunks on. And but she was talking about in the WNBA season, right? Mm-hmm. But you know, after that dunk, and especially with Marina's comment, players are going to be thinking about that. Like, I am not about to be that poster. No.
Let me get fully out of the way. Yeah.
I'm sorry, coach. Take me out because I'm not going to be in the help side. I'm not rotating. Just take me out.
Not doing it. Not worth it. Look, these 2 points, we can get these back. But the clip would live forever. And they know that.
Forever and ever and ever. Like in the archives. Because I do think that would be like the first. Not the first dunk. But I'm talking about like the first where somebody got posterized. Like you see me with my motions over here. I'm like, oh, I can't wait for it. It's coming. It's coming.
We're so close. And I also want to say, because the idea of dunking, there are so many women's basketball players that can dunk. Like this is they just don't want to. But the fact that Dom is kind of, it's a part of her game, and the game was exciting before her dunk, and it's going to be exciting after her dunk. But it's also fun because she's into it. The crowd was into it. They nearly stopped the game after she dunked. People were giving her a standing ovation. Like, it's fun because you can do it. It doesn't mean that the women's game needs more dunking. No. But Dom is fun. She's a 20-year-old dunking machine. Yeah, we want to see it. And we want to get someone dunked on because why not? That's fun.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, whoever that person is, we gonna talk about you too.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we will. We will immediately start the show whenever that happens.
Yes, immediately. Yes, that's gonna happen. But that's all part of the game. It's all part of the game.
It's a part of it. It's all part of it. Well, Dom is on Breeze, and Breeze is sitting at 4th place now, 4-3. Again, at that halfway point, 7 games in. Laces are running away with it. That's the team with Jordan Canada, Naz Hillman, Maddie Siegrist. Brittany Sykes is on a tear. She had 29 points last night. We're recording this Tuesday morning. Alyssa Thomas, Jackie Young. This team is the one to beat. 5-game winning streak, 6-1. I mean, it's somebody got to catch them. Somebody got to catch the Laces.
So, question for you: coming into the season, who was the favorite? Was there like a favorite?
Yeah, I would say it was between Laces and Rose. And Rose had a really strong start because Chelsea Gray is playing out of her mind, Sheryl. It has been so much fun to watch. But they lost a couple games there, even though Chelsea Gray was still playing great. Other Miss got them, Laces got them. And the Laces were the favorite, but I think it was a little bit of a question mark because last year they were also the favorite, but then Alyssa Thomas was hurt for some time. Jackie Young wasn't 100%. Kayla McBride had some time out. So I think it was like, okay, well, we didn't really get to see what this team was like full strength. Can they come back and be on top? Yes, everybody is healthy, and they added Brittany Sykes. They are the top team right now.
Okay, so because I really haven't had a chance to watch a lot, I need you to educate me a little bit.
Yeah.
So I know they added 2 new teams, right? Which means they brought in more players. but there are a few players who did not return, right?
Yes.
So here's why I'm asking this question. A, how much did the players not returning affect what's going on with their teams right now? And were the Lunar Owls this bad last year?
Oh, no. Great questions.
Okay.
Okay, so the first part is they were able to kind of essentially core 2 players for each
Okay.
team.
Okay.
So then the rest of the pile, everybody else got redrafted, and the coaches got to draft their own teams.
Okay.
So for the Laces, for example, Alyssa Thomas and Jackie Young were those core players. Everyone else is new. They're from, Maddie Segrist came in from, this was her first time in Unrivaled. Naz Hillman was on Rose. Brittany Sykes was on Rose. So it's a jumbled together. So they're kind of new teams. But then for the 2 new franchises in Breeze and Hive, those are all new teams, fully drafted. Lunar Owls, who are sitting in last place right now, sitting at number 8.
Yeah.
Their 2 core players were Nafisa Collier and Skylar Diggins. So,
and Fee is out.
Fee is out.
Has Skylar been hurt?
She was hurt for, this was, I think, her second game back, third game back, maybe.
Okay.
So they did start without both Fee and Skylar. And then everyone else, Aaliyah Edwards and Marina Mabry, are making up for like 90% of their points. Marina was in Unrivaled last year, but did not play a game. Like she was hurt the entire time. So this is really her first season with Unrivaled. And Hive is also sitting at 7th place, but all of them are new besides Natisha Heidemann. So it took a while for someone like a Kelsey Mitchell to really figure out the spacing, where her speed could be used.
Yeah.
But they got 2 wins. They picked up their second win. But yeah, Lunar Owls, no. They were damn near undefeated last year. They almost won the title. They were running away with it. And not so much this season.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense because when you have your top 2 players in Fee and Skylar, well, Fee not playing at all and Skylar having missed the beginning of the season, I mean, there you have it.
Yeah, that kind of explains it.
Okay.
But this is, we're at the halfway point, and I think the interesting part, the last thing I'll say is Vinyl kind of trying to get that last playoff spot right now. They're sitting at 2 and 5. And when you look at this roster, it's a little surprising. You have Ray Burrell, Brittany Griner, De'Erica Hamby, Ryan Howard, Erica Wheeler, Courtney Williams. And they just have had trouble finishing games. With Unrivaled, it's a target score in the 4th quarter. You really have to, work hard towards the end of the quarters to finish strong. And they just had trouble, in that 4th quarter laying an egg or just not able to finish, even though they have high volume scores like Ryan Howard, Courtney Williams. De'Erica Hamby holds the record with 40 points in Unrivaled right now. So they just got to figure that part out. That's a team I'm going to be looking to in this last half to see if they can climb a couple spots.
So do you think Unrivaled or this 3-on-3 format is a good format for a Brittany Griner? And I'm asking that because I don't like 5-on-5 100%. When I not only when I've watched Unrivaled, just 3-on-3 in general, it's such a fast-paced up and down game, right? That I don't know if you're really able to utilize BG's skills.
I think for this season, it's every team pretty much has a big. I think she had one of her best games against Breeze because she was going up against Dom Malonga, Cameron Brink. It was evenly matched. I feel like last year there weren't a lot of true bigs. It was, fours, Stewie, Fee, Aaliyah Edwards, like that's not a good matchup for
No,
BG. But
no,
this
no, no,
year,
no.
she's going up against Brink, Dom Malonga, Lee Rue, Aaliyah Boston, because that is a very tense rivalry right now, a matchup. They are going at it with each other. So I think it's useful to have her and have a big to be able to match up with other teams' bigs. And I think that's what's made it more universal this season. Every team kind of has a big, and we're doing pick and rolls. It's more tailored to it when she's in there. But you could have, and teams do it, a all small lineup where we're just running. Then she's not going to be on the floor. So I think it's like for the moment it works, but she doesn't play the whole time, and sometimes it's a smaller lineup.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, next week is, or in a couple days really, is Philly. That's going to be fun. I'm really excited to see that. I love that Unrivaled is kind of taking it on the road. It's already sold out. You have Kalia Copper from Philly.
Yeah.
You have Natasha Cloud from Philly. That's just going to be really exciting. So I'm excited to watch that on January 30th.
You know, I love, even last year when Stewie and Fee were talking about Unrivaled and what it was all about. I just love their vision. And I love the fact that they're like, we're going to take this show on the road and we're going somewhere to maybe give people an opportunity to see great women's basketball in person, right? Like you can turn on the tube and watch it, but you're getting to see some of the best players in the world come to your city. And I was actually going to try and go to Philly, but I had some other stuff come up, so I can't, but I will be watching. I will be watching.
We'll be watching. We'll be watching. It'll be really fun. You know what else we'll be watching coming up soon is Athletes Unlimited. Season 5, Sheryl. Wow.
I know.
That flew by. How is it already the 5th season of Athletes Unlimited? Back in Nashville, February 4th to March 1st. We got 40 players. What are some things that you are just excited about for the 5th season? Because you've been there since day one.
I have. Well, let me tell you what I'm not excited about. First of all, is going to Nashville because it's too cold. It's too cold there right now, so I ain't looking forward to the weather. Gosh, Jordan, I mean, so many things besides the fact that I get to be on the broadcast again, working alongside my sister from another mister, Cindy Brunson. I love CB. She just makes my job easy, right? Because she's so good at what she does. Looking forward to having Sid Colson join the broadcast. I think Sid's going to bring a completely different perspective, and she's going to probably bring a little comedy alongside it. So who's not here for that? But I'll tell you what really excites me this season. So you said it. This is the 5th season. I've been a part of it since day one. So I've been able to watch the talent come, the talent go. To me, this will be the first season, I think, that it's like up for grabs, like the championship, the leader, that it's up for grabs. There's so much incredible talent from the W this season. Like I was talking to somebody the other day and she said, okay, who do you think's going to win it all? And I was like, I don't know. Right? Because when I look at the roster and I look at the talent, I'm like, I don't know. But here's one thing I will say. Because of the scoring system with AU, right? Everything that you do matters. All the good things, you're getting positive points. All the bad things, you're getting points taken away. So I look at players who have an all-around game, who can defend, who can score, who can rebound, all the things. I am never going to count Odyssey Sims out.
I was gonna say it. You can't count her out. She's just been here. She knows
she's
the
a vet at this. She's a vet at this.
Yeah.
And then there are 2 others I have to bring up. Nalissa Smith, who won season 3, I believe. Nalissa didn't come back last year. Nalissa's back this season. So Nalissa's one of those players that I could see potentially winning it again. But I'm going to throw a newbie OG into the mix.
Okay.
And I'm going to put Tina Charles in there.
Let's go.
I mean, because Tina's going to rebound. She can score. She can defend, all the things. So I don't know. I'm not putting money on it, Jordan, but I love it. I am excited about the talent. And I think this is going to be one of the most competitive AU seasons that we've seen so far.
I love that you said Tina Charles, because that, first of all, the fact she's playing in AU, the fact she's playing in the off season still, I love it. I love it. And she has both sides. She's going to score. She's one of the all-time leaders in WNBA history in scoring. She's going to rebound. She's going to defend. And then I feel like for the youngins, because there is so many, rookies and young talent that is in AU that I love. Anissa Morrow, you're going to be able, you've already been able to learn from Tina Charles during the season, but JC Sheldon, Tina Pow, Cook, Deja Kelly, Caitlin Chin, like all of these youngins are going to be able to learn from these vets in this environment. I love it. I love that. That's my favorite part. And someone like Tina Charles is going to be, as the scoreboard is just racking up right next to her every game, and she's also going to be giving out some lessons on the 100%. Well.
Oh, she's going to be like, "Look, don't take it personal, but let me show you how Mama gets the thing done. Let me just show you." But Jordan, here's the other thing I want to talk about with AU, because I think we've seen it over like every season. There's always a player or two or three or four that ends up getting a shot to go to a WNBA training camp, right? Yes. You get coaches who come out, you get GMs who come out, and it's an opportunity for these players who are trying to land a spot on a W team, or at least a training camp invite. It's an opportunity for them to show the coaches and the GMs like what they actually bring to a team. And I've said this over the last couple of seasons. I really truly believe a player like Alexi Brown. Lexi ended up getting a guaranteed contract with the Sparks after her third season with AU. Because I think they came out and they saw like what Lexi really brings to a team. Odyssey Sims. Listen, I don't know why Odyssey Sims can't land a permanent spot on a W team. I have no idea what they're looking at, but this is for another topic. But what Odyssey Sims does in AU, she can also do the same thing on a W team. So
and we saw that with the Fever.
Yeah, Odyssey's another one of those players that has really benefited from AU. I want to just give you a few names of players that I'm looking forward to watching to see what they can do in AU. And hopefully they too will either land a spot in training camp or at least get more playing time. Like, I think this is going to be really great for Tahina Pow. I think it's going to be incredible for her. Zaya Cook, right? Like Zaya's kind of been in, she's been out, she's been in. I think AU will be great for her. Deja Kelly.
Yeah.
Deja Kelly was with the Aces. And a lot of people were like, how in the world does she not make that team? I mean, it is the Aces, y'all. You know what I mean?
It's really tough.
I mean, it's a lot of talent there, but this to me is a really, really good opportunity for Deja to really focus on her game, right? Like the things that you did in college were really good, but what separates you when you get to the next level? Well, I'll just take the Aces, for example. What can you bring to the Aces next season that's going to make Becky or whoever it is say, yes, this is why we need Deja Kelly to be on our roster this season. You know what I mean? Yeah. So AU, I think, is a wonderful opportunity for a lot of these players to showcase their talent and really hone in on their individual skills in hopes of landing a spot on a WNBA team.
And talk about Nashville real quick, because AU has gone to and started in different cities, but Nashville is kind of new home for AU because they really turned out last year, and the city just seems to really wrap their arms around Athletes Unlimited, and it is so cool to see.
Well, so, the first year, Vegas, which of course everybody was excited about being in Vegas. And then we were in Dallas, and then, as you said, Nashville. But I think AU's actually found a home where if they wanted to be there forever, they probably could, or the next 5 years, they probably could. The thing I really loved about Nashville being there last year, it was the first time I felt the city embrace Athletes Unlimited or embrace women's basketball. Listen, it's Tennessee. So we know what Tennessee brings.
Exactly.
We have Dory Harrison, Izzy Harrison, who played at Tennessee. We have Alicia Clark, who played at Middle Tennessee. So they love basketball. They get it. They understand it. The first time that a city, I feel, has really embraced it and said, this is your home. Jordan, they actually have billboards. When you're leaving the airport and you're going to the hotel, they have billboards of AU. Actually, they've opened up their arms. They've embraced the league. They've embraced the players. And just seeing how welcoming everybody was last year and how excited they were to have AU there, I just think this year is going to be even better than it was last year. So I'm super excited to be able to, again, be on the broadcast. But for me, it's more than just being on the broadcast. It's being around the players. It's being able to mentor the players a little bit and, just keeps me involved in the game. So I'm super excited about what's to come.
Oh, I am too.
I love the talent. I'm so excited about this talent. I am.
I'm excited to listen to you and Cindy because you guys crack me up every single time. You have just the best reactions to a good move, and you can hear your stank face through the broadcast. I know it.
Okay. So let me let you in on a little secret, maybe a little secret. That what you just said, and it's just natural. Like, as a former player, when something is going good or bad, I say it. That's just what I do. But you may actually get a chance to see my facial expressions this season on some of the calls.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Absolutely. I need it.
I gotta be conscious about what am I doing with my face. Ew.
No, let it go. We want to see it all, and I want to see it on social. I want to see just a compilation of your reactions because they're so good.
It's gonna be fun. My gosh, it is. I'm excited.
It's gonna be fun. It's so fun. Okay, the games start February 4th through March 1st. Again, 5-on-5, full court. All the games are going to be in the ESPN app and the WNBA app. So no excuse. You can watch them everywhere. And we're so excited for season 5 of AU. We'll be talking about it more throughout the whole season. But first, let's take a break. And then when we come back, we're going to talk college. We got some players that we're going to spotlight and show some love to. So we'll be right back. Welcome back to the Women's Hoop Show. And we are going to talk some college women's hoops because there have been some hoopers throughout this college season. It has been so much fun to watch, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to tell you about our favorite players to watch. This is not a ranking. This is not the best players of all college basketball. These are just personally who we like to watch on our TV and why. So real quick, because the first almost 4 out of the 5 that you have are from the SEC. And I just wanted to shout this out from the AP poll 25 that came out on Monday. 10 teams in the SEC are ranked for the first in the 50-year history of the women's top AP 25. That is crazy. The talent.
That's why 4 out of my 5 players are from the SEC. No, the SEC is crazy good. It's crazy.
Woo!
Jeez,
So
you talk
just
about
had to put that
talent.
stat out there
Oh my
because
God.
it's wild. So go kick us off. Who you got for your first player?
Okay. So I'm glad you said that because, people be like, she ain't the best player. This ain't even about the best player. This is my top 5 players that I enjoy watching, regardless of who they're playing, because I
Mhm.
just enjoy watching this player. Okay. My first player is Michaela Blake. I
Yes.
Listen, I don't even know why I got to explain this one, but I will. Um, she's averaging 25 points a game, 4 rebounds a game, 4 assists a game. What I love about Michaela Blake's is she just does it all and she makes it look effortless. She's This is not about me, but in a way, she reminds me a lot of how I played when I was in college, right?
Wow.
I
What a great
I
compliment.
do think she has a little bit more talent around her versus some of the talent I had around me, but their team reminds me of our team.
Mm.
And Michaela being that player that absolutely is a team player, but when she needs to go and get a bucket for her squad, they recognize that, she recognizes that, and the girl can just flat out go, Jordan. And she defends. I love her athletic ability. She's long, she's lean, she gets in passing lanes, and she's smooth. She's just
Mhm.
smooth. I haven't seen a game yet. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe you have. I haven't seen a game yet where I've she's allowed her emotions to show, like to come through and be like,
Mhm.
dang, I'm off or I'm not hitting shots, whatever. She's very consistent. And
Yeah.
I just appreciate her ability. The girl is good. She's good. Yes.
So good. They
Mhm.
did just pick up. I mean, the game against South Carolina was prime time this past weekend with
Yeah.
Vanderbilt. She still scored 23 points in that loss to South Carolina, their first loss of the season. They've had a really great season. But I read a feature on her in ESPN, and you said it. She's just on go. And I'm
Mhm.
like, how is she in such good shape? And she's fast. And she used to run
Yes.
track, you guys. She used to be
Oh
nationally
yeah.
ranked in track as a 10-year-old, but she got tired of running around in circles. So she said, let me run up and down a
Let me
basketball
run up
court
and down. I
instead.
don't want to run in circles. I
Let me
feel
run up and
that.
down a
I feel
basketball
that,
court
Michaela.
instead. And so she's so smooth. She's so good. We love Michaela Blake's. Talk about smooth. I'm gonna give you my first player.
Okay.
Um, this is a player that anytime she is on my TV screen, she makes you go, oof, oof, ooh,
Mm.
at least like
Mm.
3 to 4 times a game.
Mm.
And that
Who
is
is that?
Amari Berry at Louisville. Let me tell you,
Okay.
she has first of all, I think what I love about it is she is kind of a stereotypical, really great Louisville guard, like super athletic, really pro size, and she's only a sophomore. She scored 33 points in an overtime win against NC State, which if you guys missed that game a couple weeks ago, go back and watch it. It was
Mhm.
incredible. And the performance where when you say we need a bucket right now. Okay, coach, give me the ball. Where do you want it? On the left side wing, pulling up from three, like a bucket getter. And I think, when we think about Louisville Gulls, we think about Angel McCautry during that time. We think about A.D. Durr, like some
Uh,
great Louisville guards. And I just feel like she encapsulates
uh.
that. So,
Ooh, okay.
Amari Berry,
All right. She's on
watch
my
it.
my list of players to watch.
Mm,
I have not watched her play this season. Okay. Okay.
you
What'd you
got
say,
to.
Clackett? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay. I like that one.
Who you got
All
next?
right. So my next player, you just talked about South Carolina beating Vanderbilt. I'm going with Joyce Edwards.
Mhm.
I I don't know. I love her game. She's not Asia Wilson. I'm not saying that, but there's something about her game that I really enjoy watching as much as I did Asia. You know what I
Mm.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
And to me, here's a scary thing. I don't think Joyce Edwards has played up to her ability.
She can be
Like,
better. She can get
yes.
better, which
Oh
is
my
scary.
gosh, it
Yeah, I
is.
agree. I
But
agree.
she, along with Michaela Blake's, Joyce to me is she's. I look at her like a silent assassin
Mm-hmm.
at times. Like you look up and she has 25, 28 points, and I'm like, well, when did she get the other 20? I just saw 8 of them.
Right.
But she doesn't get rattled. Defends, scores. I definitely would love to see her extend her perimeter game a bit. But again, time will come. She's only a sophomore, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that will get there. But Joyce Edwards is another player that I don't care who South Carolina is playing. If it's a team where we're like, I know they're going to beat them by 30 or 40, I'm still tuning in because I need to see what the Joyce Edwards is going to bring.
Mm-hmm.
Love me some Joyce Edwards.
Love her game, and I love how Dawn Staley develops post talent. Like I think we have so much confidence in the system that she's going to be way better than when she arrived there. And by the time she graduates, she is going to be pro ready, and she is already showing
100%.
signs of that. And that's what gets me so excited to watch her. So
100%.
yes, I'm right there with you. My next player is Charlize Ledger Walker at UCLA. And she's averaging, 9.5 points a game, but the 6 assists, that's what I have circled there. For UCLA, this is her first season with UCLA. I covered, I worked at the Pac 12 network. So I know Charlize from Washington State, where she was having 40-piece nights and she was a scorer for sure. Her career got cut short with an ACL injury. She transferred to UCLA last year, sits out the whole season to rehab, and now she's on this UCLA team, which last year we were like, they're just missing something. They're just missing a couple things. Charlize adds that. She adds a ball handler, moves Kiki Rice off the ball sometimes, and she is able to dish and score when she needs to because she was a scorer first. Now Corey Close just has her in as a point guard, and it's been so great to watch this redemption story of her getting another chance, this last chance at a title, doing it with UCLA, who's sitting number 2 in the rankings right now. She was that piece that they needed, and I just love watching her play. Love her game. Shout out to New Zealand.
That's 2 players that I'm not aware of that I need to tune in to watch. Now, yes, you are. Thank you, Jordan.
I got
Thank you,
you.
Jordan. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Jordan. I gotta check. Gotta check them out. Okay.
You don't need to put me on your next player though, because man.
Well, okay. So here's the thing. First of all, let me just give you the name. Aaliyah Chavez.
Mm-hmm.
Freshman. Who is absolutely running things and killing it at Oklahoma. So full transparency, I had to go with Aaliyah because we're from the same neck of the woods. We're from the 806. The 806 baby, and Aaliyah Chavez is representing the 806. Listen, as a freshman, and I know we're always talking about freshmen, right? Like they need time to grow and to learn and all those things, which is absolutely true. And Aaliyah is just like every other freshman. She still needs time to learn, to grow, to all the things. But she ain't scared. She ain't scared. That's how I needed to say that. She is ready for every moment.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, that overtime game that they went to with South Carolina.
Whoo!
You know how much I love me some Don Staley in South Carolina.
But you was rooting for the other team. You was rooting
I was rooting
for
for Aaliyah.
Yeah,
I was rooting for Aaliyah.
Yeah, me
But
too.
Jordan, as a freshman, though, some of the things that this kid is doing, what?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I love? The confidence that Jenny shows in her. The confidence her teammates have in her. They're like, listen, I don't care that you're a freshman. Go get the rock and do your thing. Because she is either going to score. She's so crafty with the ball. She's quick. She gets her teammates involved. Does she make those freshman mistakes? 100%. There are times when she comes down, it's 1-on-5 and she is jacking up a 3. And I'm like, no, Aaliyah. But then when it comes in, I'm like, dang. Okay.
If it goes in, you're like, no. Oh, yes. Great shot.
But I think, yes, there are other good players around her for Oklahoma, but Aaliyah has absolutely changed this team. As a freshman, she is getting things done and making things happen. So listen, if you haven't watched her play, go look up Oklahoma Sooners women's basketball schedule and tune in. Because Aaliyah Chavez is, what is she? I think she had 15 points in that overtime.
Yeah, just in overtime.
Jordan, in overtime.
She had like 20 in the second half plus overtime. It was crazy. And I love what you said about the confidence, both that she has in herself and her coach has in her. And I mean, look, I know her hair is really short, but anybody that plays with their hair down,
and it's always getting in her face, but it does not affect her at all.
I don't care. I could have half vision, and I'm still going between and pulling up for 3. It's the bravado that I love. Like it really shows. You can see it, you can feel it through the screen as she's playing, and that's what makes it like electric to watch her. And she's only a freshman. We get 3 more years of this.
I'm so excited to talk about her, to watch her play, but like, I'm proud. I'm just, I'm proud to be from the 806 and to see what she's doing on the biggest of stages right now. And the SEC we just talked about it. The SEC is a tough conference. And for a freshman to be doing the things that she's doing in the SEC, come on now.
Yeah. And for a team like Oklahoma, they jumped 6 spots in the AP poll this past week because of that win over South Carolina. They're sitting in top 10 now. And that is because of that huge performance that she did and because of what her and Reagan Beers have been able to do all season long. So, yeah.
Is this a Final Four team?
Oh,
I don't know. Just asking. Is this a Final Four team?
I don't know. I don't know.
Let's
wait a couple weeks with the SEC. Let's see how
they're not, but I'm not saying they are. I don't know.
I don't know.
I will say this.
Yeah, go ahead.
When Aaliyah made her announcement that she was going to Oklahoma and she was there, and did you see where she said what?
That video of her that lives in my brain rent free.
Yeah.
When she, please, you explain it. I can't.
Wait, but we might be talking about something different. What?
Okay. I'm talking about when she had, it was live on ESPN, I believe, and she was announcing what city or what school she was going to, had her family, had everybody around her. She's from Texas. It was people thought she was going to Texas, and she goes, I'm going to announce I'm going to Norman. And it was just quiet. And she was like, Oklahoma, clap, everybody, clap. And they're like, oh, yay.
They They were like, Norman, where is that? What school is that?
They didn't get it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I
That-
forgot about that.
That lives
Well,
in my
yeah.
brain.
People thought it was going to be Texas or Texas Tech.
For
They're
sure.
like,
Yeah.
she lives in Lubbock, all the things.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I remember when she got to Norman,
Okay.
to Oklahoma, she said, we will be making the tournament this year or next year. So that's why I was like, is this a Final Four team? I don't know.
Hey, she will will them. You know, I think especially with you have Reagan Beard, you have a team built. It could be the team. I don't know.
I don't either.
I ain't
But
counting
I'm
anybody
here,
in the
I'm,
SEC
I'm
out.
here to watch. I'm here to
Me
watch.
too. Me too.
And
Okay.
your next player, I know all about, but go ahead.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have a little combo. I'm gonna put the Iowa State combo 1-2 punch in both of mine because I love watching them both. And Audie Crooks, you guys, NCAA leading scorer, 26 points a game, 7 rebounds, 67%, 68, we're gonna round up, 68% from the field. I love watching someone who is so dominant that has teams just calling timeouts with their hands in over their face. They don't have a solution. They don't know what to do. They could have practiced all week on how to guard Audie Crooks, and you still can't do it. Do you front? Do you give her the ball and then you double? It doesn't matter. She's going to score. She's going to score on you. I love how efficient. I love how she can catch the ball. I love how she can
great hands.
She's got great hands. She can sub herself in and out. Who does that? I love that. Her coach is like, yeah, just whenever you need a breather, just sub yourself out and then sub yourself right back in. I love that. Iowa State started off the season 13-0. Then the calendar changed to 2026 and they had a 5-game losing streak. And I think everybody was like, what the heck is going on with Iowa State? But then that next game, that 6th game, Jada Williams turned up. It was a must-win for her team. She scored 44 points. And she can do that. She is that type of guard. She was at Arizona before. I was a little I had a little bit of a question mark when she chose Iowa State after she went into the portal, but this makes sense. The thing that makes Iowa State so fun to watch is I think in women's basketball sometimes post-entry passes are made way harder than they need to be. Not a lot of teams focus on post-entry passes. It's a lot of telegraphing it, or it's too high, it's a bounce pass.
Yeah,
Jada
throwing
Williams,
it to the wrong hand.
Wrong hand.
Yeah.
Iowa State knows how to get the ball to Audie Crooks, and that is why she is scoring so much. Jada Williams is averaging almost 8 assists per game, and that is because she can make a pass into the post. Like I love watching that. That is like my fundamental brain. And that's why I love watching Iowa State.
Well, listen, when you have a player like Audie Crooks, you better find a way to get her the ball. And Jada Williams is like, I know how to get you the ball, big girl. I'm gonna get it to you. But back to your point when you were saying just teams trying to figure out how to guard her. There aren't very many Audie Crookses out there, right? So when you're in practice, like even, most of these teams have male practice guys. But even when you're practicing or if the guys are your scout team, it's hard to emulate a player like Audie Crooks. Yes. It just is. So you try your best when you're going over the scout. But then when it's game time, it's like, how realistic was what we did in practice? How realistic was that compared to the real thing? And, Audie too, and I know I've used this word a lot, like she's smooth. She's really smooth. I've been reading some comments, things people have had to say about Audie and how she'll be at the next level. I don't know, how tall is she? 6'4" ish, 6'3".
Yeah, I want to say 6'5", but I could be making that up.
Well, here's my thing.
6'3".
6'3", 6'4". Is there stuff she needs to work on to really be good at the next level? 100%. But everybody does. But here's my thing with Audie. I feel like she wants to get better, right? Like she's like, I know I'm good right now, but I know I can be so much better. And when you get to the next level, everything changes, from your training to your conditioning to your routine. All those things change. I don't see a team passing up on Audie Crooks because there are people saying that, she doesn't really jump high. Well, how high can you jump?
Facts.
Just that. No, I'm just saying. I don't see teams passing up on her because she can't jump that high.
No,
Audie
she's
Crooks
a good player.
Listen, she's skilled. She's very, very, very skilled. I will say at 6'3", going to the next level, though, when I look at players, and Asia Wilson, right? Yes, she's going to have to develop a perimeter game a little bit. Not at the 3-point line, but being able to step away from the basket, put the ball on the deck and get to the hole, or at least a little 10 to 15-foot jump shot if she wants to be successful at the next level. But I tell you what, if I was coaching in the WNBA, I wouldn't pass up on Audie Crooks.
Oh,
because you got a lot of talent to work with there.
A lot.
Okay. So my next player, I'll go quick. Because of course we're keeping this in the SEC, right? Madison Booker.
Friend of the show.
I kind of wanted to do what you did with Iowa State. I want to do a Rory Harmon and Madison Booker combo.
Fair.
So I will now. Okay, so I will now. I didn't know we could do combos.
We're making up the rules as we go.
I love this Texas team. I do. Rory Harmon coming back off of her ACL and doing the things that she's doing, leading this team. I love her and Madison together. Madison Booker. I don't know. There's something about her when I watch her play that I'm like, why don't you just take over the game?
Yeah.
Because she has that ability, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. But listen, she's averaging 19 points a game, 7 rebounds a game, 4 assists a game, shooting 51% from the field goal. Like, I mean, who am I to say that? Because she's doing exactly what she needs to be doing for her team. I'm sitting here thinking, because there's something about her that I know a lot of people have said she reminds them of Kevin Durant, like the way she plays, and I guess I get that, but I want more Madison. Do you know what I mean?
I know. Jordan, I want a couple like 40 games, 45. Like she has the ability.
Oh my gosh. Yes. But she is one of those players that I'm like, when Texas is playing, I am tuning in because I want to see Lil Bit Rory and Madison. I love watching them play together. This Texas team, I think, I'm not putting them in the Final Four. I'm not putting them out of the Final Four. But this Texas team, to me, can go really, really, really deep in the tournament this year. And Madison Booker is going to be a huge part of that.
Absolutely. When her jumper is falling, it is the most beautiful thing.
It's so
to watch.
Pure.
It's unstoppable.
Silky. Yeah. Like you can't guard it. You can't guard it.
You can't guard it at all. Speaking of pull-up jumpers, this is my last player. Michaela Williams at LSU. Maybe one of the prettiest pull-up jumpers. I think Madison Booker probably has that at the number one spot. But Michaela Williams off the dribble, pull-up mid-range, Mid-range is back, Sheryl. It is so back
It
in the
needs to be
women's
back.
game.
Jeez.
And it needs to be back.
Yeah.
And Michaela Williams has been a part of the push to bring it back.
I agree
when
with you on that
she
one.
gets hot, it is like the rim is the ocean, and Kim Mulkey is like, yes, go, the greenest of light. It is so much fun to watch the LSU guards just do what they do with Flage and Malaysia Fuwiley. When they are all on go, it's electric. But specifically Michaela Williams, just being how young she is and how green she is. And when she just gets like in flow state, she just kind of, I don't even know, blacks out and she just starts shooting at a high volume. I'm like, yes, 50%, over 50% from the field. And those are tough shots. Like she's taking a lot of tough shots. So LSU still sitting at number 6 at 18-2 on the season. They have a very tough SEC schedule, but in big moments, Michaela Williams shows up and you can like trust that jumper. So I love watching it.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that one. There's not a lot of, yes, the mid-range is coming back, but there are not a lot of players right now that I'm like, oh yeah, love her mid-range game. But I think the two that we just mentioned, Madison Booker and Michaela Williams, without a doubt, two of the best, probably 1 and 2. And it doesn't necessarily have to be in that order, but yeah, 100%. I won't talk about this one long, but I'm going to just mention her because I really do enjoy watching her play. Sarah Strong. I mean, you know, UConn's undefeated. How can we not? I know you got Sarah Strong, AZ Fudd, either one of those two, but Sarah Strong, and I think I said this last year, you know, UConn's had a lot of talent come through there without question. Sarah Strong could end up being the best player that's ever come out of UConn. Like it's crazy to say that, right? When you think of Diana and Sue and Swin and so many, Tina Charles, but
Stewie, you know that one Maya Moore too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, her. but Madison, Sarah has parts of like Maya's game to me. She just does everything. There are times when I'm like, how in the hell did she do that? And last thing I want to say is what I just really love watching her play. But, you know, her mom, Allison Feaster, who played in the W, I love watching Allison watch her daughter play.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because you see that, one, that proud mom, but you also see the coach in her where it's like, Sarah, don't do that move. Do it this way.
Right.
But seriously, Sarah Strong is a problem. She's a problem. And again, as a sophomore, Jordan.
Oh, she's the fastest UConn player or second fastest. I think Paige was faster, but to 1,000 points. Like she's scoring at such a high volume, better than when we think about all of those greats that we named.
Yes.
You're breaking UConn records already.
Yeah. As a sophomore.
Come on now.
She can rebound. Lot. She can rebound. She defends. She can dribble. She pushes in transition. Score outside. Score inside. Gonna post your little butt up. Like
you can't stop.
That's
what I say. I'm like, how do you stop this? I don't know how you stop this.
Yeah.
One quick note about you mentioned her mom, Allison Feaster. Sarah Strong went on AZ Fudd's podcast, Fudd Around and Find Out, and they had their moms on. And the question was asked to Allison, was like, who's Sarah Strong's favorite player? And she was like, I think, you know, if she can't say me, I think it's Maya Moore. And Sarah was like, Mom, no, it's not even close. It's Maya. Like, come on, Mom. Like, it was such like, please, Mom, you're not my favorite player. It was so cute.
Ouch. Sarah, don't do mama like that.
I know. It was just classic mom-daughter. Like, your mom was also a baller.
God.
Like,
yes,
what the heck?
Listen, Allison can shoot that thing. Allison can shoot that thing. Oh my gosh.
That was so
hilarious.
Okay.
I wish my son would. I'd reach through that screen and grab him by the neck.
Those were our favorite players to watch. That was a lot, but I think we needed that. That was so fun to talk about something that excites us. And the college game, we talked about it last week too. It's in great hands. I think that's what gets me the most excited.
Yeah.
We mentioned 10 players. We could have easily mentioned 20. Like there's so much talent right now in the college game. So make sure you guys keep watching. I saw something when I was watching this past weekend that we are like 7 weeks away to Selection Sunday. Like the season's going quick.
Wow.
So we are almost to March Madness and it's going to be good. Okay, we got to take another break. When we come back, we're going to be quick with it, but we got to talk about this WNBA schedule. We'll talk about it on the other side. Welcome back to the Women's Hoop Show. And we wanted to go over some news. Sheryl, were you surprised when you woke up one day and you saw that the whole WNBA schedule was released and all the teams were releasing, their fun schedule release videos. And I was like, huh?
Did we miss something with the CBA?
Yeah, that was my reaction. I was like, did I miss something? Are we just going to pretend like we're not waiting on a huge CBA? Yeah. Did you have that reaction as well?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was like, what are we doing? And seriously, I went to good old Google and was like, oh, did the CBA get done? No.
No. No, it did not.
But I'm seeing all these schedule releases, and seriously, other than did the CBA get done, my next thought was, what are we doing?
Yeah, and my next thought was, who's gonna be on these teams? We don't know. Right, 90% of the league is free agents.
All the things. I don't know. I was very lost and confused. However, after I got over all of that, there were a few teams I was like, oh, y'all did that with the schedule release though.
Yes, tell me your favorites. I feel like the budgets have gone up. Let me just say that. The budgets have gone up.
Very different. And then there were some where I was like, nah, y'all could have kept that. But listen, I love the New York Liberty.
Yes, that was so cute. I love Liberty Matters.
Liberty Matters, like Family Matters.
Yeah. So it's like a 90s show. Cute.
Love. But I knew it. Like I knew and Miss Ellie, the psychic. I was like, girl, let me call you, Ellie, because I got some questions. And then they had a little old school in there with Spoon, of course, hitting the shot against the Comets. But anyway, a little Jeopardy action. Yeah, I like the Liberty. I like the Seattle Storm with Casey.
Yeah, that was
like
cute.
The way they did theirs. Connecticut Sun with Tarika going in the restaurant doing.
Wait, I don't think I saw that one.
Oh,
wait,
you didn't see that one?
I gotta look that one up. Tell me.
Okay. The Connecticut
Tarika was in it though, so I already love it.
Yeah, it was really, really, really good. I like that one. Those were like my top 3. And then I'm going to give you this one that I thought was interesting. And I was like, I like that. And then I was like, should have done more. But then I was like, I like it. So I kind of like the Fever with their little fidget board. Did you see theirs?
Yeah.
I did. I was like, okay, it was different.
Everyone's thinking out of the box. Look, ATL was like, we're on the bus. We got different bus stops and we're showing different teams. Like the Legos with, who was that? Was that Toronto?
Yep, Toronto.
Did all that. Like everyone, I love that people are having creative strategy meetings on how to release these schedules.
So I have a question for you.
Buzzing.
Because I went to look for it and it wouldn't come up. What was the sparks? Was it something with fingernails or something?
Yes. So it seemed like a paid partnership because shout out, we got to get those sponsors.
Okay.
And it seemed like it was like someone went to go get their nails done, and the different designs were the teams that they were going to play. And they released kind of a graphic.
Okay,
they stole it from you?
Go ahead.
How? Wait, tell me how.
You know, when I played, I used to paint my fingernails the color of our opponents.
Every time?
Every time.
Jordan,
I used to travel with nail polish because, you know, we didn't have charter flights. So if we had a back-to-back, like just say if we played Sacramento and then we had to fly to Utah, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was a back-to-back. So I was like, well, I'm tired. I'm not going to have time to go to a nail salon. So we get to the hotel and I'm taking the polish off and then I had to paint it the color of Utah.
That's iconic.
That's why I say they stole that from me.
Well, of course. You were the inspiration.
I did. No. I don't know about that. But I did. Girl, and then after about 3 years, I was like, like this is
that's a
way too much money. But I did. My nails were the color of our opponents.
If it was like a road trip, did you just do like one nail purple, one nail?
Yeah. So here's what worked, right? If we played LA and then Phoenix, like a back-to-back. So LA purple and gold.
Oh, okay. Okay. Right? 2 purples. Yeah.
And then you got Phoenix purple and orange. I could leave the purple and then just switch out the yellow to orange. Okay.
There's so many logistics that had to go into that. I commend you.
Oh my gosh. Girl, I'm telling you, I did. I sure did. Oh, but anywho. I was trying to find the sparks and I couldn't find their
it was nails. It was nails. I think it was sponsored by someone specifically, but it was fun. I want to know if there was a game that kind of stood out to you. It seems like the opening weekend is going to be jam-packed. But my one comment that I want to say is opening night, the Phoenix Mercury are at the Las Vegas Aces. We need to bring this back. Bring it back where they are raising the banner and getting their rings in front of the team that they beat to get that. I feel like that was kind of lost there for a couple years.
Oh,
bring it back.
That. Yeah.
That is pure, like evil in the best way.
I need you to see. I need you to see.
Yes.
Us raise the banner, us get our rings because we beat your tail. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, bring it back.
And even if the team chooses to be in the locker room, you need to know.
You still know.
This is happening.
You know that everyone's 100%. Cheering and it's ring night. And then it's like extra motivation for Phoenix to want to, ruin their ring night. That's just, we needed that. So I'm so happy that is back for sure. And then the other opening night, we're going to get Caitlin Clark, Fever with Aaliyah Boston versus Paige Beckers and whoever the Dallas #1 pick is. So it's just like the youth movement, all the 3 last rookie of the years. And potentially the new rookie of the year. That's fun. So that's going to be great.
Yeah, though I mean, I'm here for both of those games for sure. I'll tell you the one I'm looking forward to is the Lynx at Mercury.
That should be interesting.
When
June
Fee
1st.
got hurt, and because there was a lot of question marks. If Fee doesn't get hurt, does Phoenix win? Does Phoenix lose? I don't know. I'm looking forward to that one. Because we don't know who's going to be on the Fire, who's going to be on the Tempo. I like that game, Fire at Tempo, like
for sure.
Expansion teams. What is it going to look like? Fun. What are we going to do? I don't know. I'm just excited about. Well, if there is a season, I'm excited about it. So I have to put that in there.
Asterisks.
I think we'll have a season. I don't know if it'll start on time, but I do think we'll have a season.
And I think that's my confusion with the schedule release, because I don't think anyone was, or there are people that are saying there might not be a season at all, but I don't believe that. I think there is going to be a season, but it might be delayed. So why would you release the schedule when all of it could be pushed back?
I agree with that. I don't know, Jordan.
So that's the part where I had the biggest question mark, because these are the dates that could be moved. Like the season, you could have released something saying it's the 30th season. We're so excited. like overarching, but yeah, I don't know. They went with it. They were like, well, no turning back now. Somebody's gotta
they didn't
sign.
ask you and I for our thoughts.
No, they did not. I must have missed that email. I think I missed it.
Yeah, it went to my spam.
But the 30-year rematch too on June 21st, Liberty at Sparks. That's going to be fun. That's based off of the very first game, June 21st, 1997. So that could be a little nostalgic. That could be great.
Well, I think Liberty Sparks, even going back to day one, right, has always been a good rivalry. So that one will be good. I don't see, or I didn't see, maybe I missed it, and I'm glad that I don't see as many Fever versus Sky games.
Oh gosh, I know. I didn't even look into
I was
that.
so
Hopefully it's
I
not.
just was so over that last year.
Yeah,
what are we really doing?
No.
But I do like the July 5th Fever at Aces.
Now, that could be fun.
Well, there are some teams though that just match up with you differently, or they just have your number. Like the Fever gave the Aces the business in the playoffs.
Yeah, they did. Whoo, barely made it out. I was like, we were really like, are the Fever going to win this series? Like, we were having an existential crisis.
No,
it got that close.
Oh my gosh! So I'm looking forward to that one. Of course, Aces and Links. That one, Aces and Links. That's always good too.
Always good. And I hope Fee is back. Like, I think that's another question mark.
Me too.
Question mark of who's going to be on these teams, and then also Fee she's going to be out all of Unrivaled, and she might miss the first couple months of the WNBA season too. So hopefully she's back and healthy, and we can see Asia Wilson and Fisa Collier go up, because it's always must watch basketball. But overall, it's going to be some good games, and hopefully we have a season to watch them. Fingers crossed. This was so fun. We said at the top we gave you guys an hour. We gave you more than an hour, and we hope that you loved every second of it like I did doing it. So thank you, Sheryl. You're the best.
Thank you.
Stay warm, and I'll see you again soon.
Love ya.
Love ya. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow on your favorite podcast app so you never miss an update. Your support means the world. And if you're feeling generous, leaving a quick rating or review helps more Hoops fans discover the show. And you can now see us on our brand new YouTube channel. Make sure to like and subscribe there. Shoot us an email at women'shoops@odyssey.com to tell us what's on your mind. We want to hear your hottest takes, your burning questions, and all your feelings about all things women's hoops. We just might feature your note on the show. That's women'shoops@odyssey.com. The Women's Hoop Show is an Odyssey original podcast hosted by me, Jordan Robinson. Today, our co-host was Sheryl Swoopes. Our producer is Phil Sweetek. Our video team is led by Kurt Courtney and includes Tim Meikle, Evan Cox, Allison Jeffrey, and Lauren Vieira. Our executive producers are Greg Holtzman, Asha Saluja, Danny Freisinger, Maddie Sprunkaiser, and Leah Reese-Dennis. And special thanks to Moira Curran and Josephina Francis.